I'm feeling much better because today, baby, it was a couple of things that irritated me this morning. First of all, I was chatting, and like I said, I do not, I don't like when people are rude in a conversation. If we talking, let us all be able to express ourselves and have a moment to talk. Don't do like I find it to be very rude and very disrespectful. Intentionally or non-intentionally, it's still disrespectful. And the more I kept thinking about it, the more it kept irritating me. I'm more one to not say nothing. Then I've kind of wait, and wait. I'm like, what, da da da. Because I'm not very confrontational. If I get confrontational, that means you didn't hit a nerve. Yes, I'm shy, but you hit my nerve. That's a whole other story. This taking it to a whole nother level. I it's a level of irritation, and I'm not fake. I'm not phony. And I don't, I really don't deal with people, so I don't give a darn if you like me or don't like me. A lot of the time, I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. Um, you're free to think whatever you want to think because I was born into this world by myself, and I will die by myself. So I'm pretty good with you not liking me. If you're rude, you're rude, and you gotta take accountability for when you're not being respectful of everyone around you. Okay? So, me myself, I learned how to conduct myself in a conversation and try not to talk over people. Because, like I said, I have not always been the best at that because sometimes I get excited and I be wanting to talk and talk and talk and talk. But you have to learn how to wheel that in because it's not all about you. Okay? It ain't. It's not. And you need to stop. And I that that irritated the stuffing out of me this morning. It really did. And the more I tried to not let it bother me, the more it wound up bothering me because I try to hold stuff in and like think about it before I say something. But sometimes it's better just to say it then. Sometimes you know what. You know what. And if I'm the villain, I'll be the villain. Okay? So I don't care. Hey, how are you? I'm good. Just being real and being honest. Sometimes you gotta be transparent. Certain things I do not like, and I'm just real honest about that. I do not like when people, hey, Johnny, what's up, Johnny? What's up, Justin? How y'all doing this afternoon? But like I said, I don't like that and I don't care for it. And you don't talk over me and you want to just be heard and nobody else to be heard. Well, you don't need to be conversating with others. That stuff burnt me up this morning and I didn't say anything. And I was getting agitated. The young lady, she wasn't rude and she wasn't mean or anything like that. But when I say it really irritated me, it really did irritate me. So I want to excuse myself from a conversation, and baby, when it bothered me later on, it bothered me in my spirits later on. If it happens again, I know I'm going to have to say something because I'm not gonna let it keep bothering me. Like, I don't like to be rude, but that's not rude. You're being rude, so therefore I need to say something. Hey, that's kind of rude. You're not letting anybody else speak because you want to dominate a conversation. That's not a conversation. That's just us listening to your storytelling. That's all it is. It's not okay. It's not okay. If I do it, if somebody else do it, it's not okay. And that irritated me for real. Like, baby. I've been better. Good now. What's wrong, Johnny? What happened to you? No, Johnny, who did it? It's not a conversation. It's a lecture. Ooh, I like that, Johnny. Yes, I gotta use that, Johnny. Yeah, I gotta use it. Cause that's what I felt like. This, like, at first it was cool, she's not a mean like a mean person or anything like that, but it did irritate me when we were having a conversation. It really did, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is irritating to me. I was like, why it like it irritated me. So I didn't like it. I didn't care for it at all. So I said, and this time, like, I didn't say anything when it happened initially, and I was like, you know what, it's okay. And but me letting it pass, it might have bothered me later on. So I said, this time I'm just gonna say something then. Um, cause being passive is okay, but sometimes you should say certain things. That's a, you another not say that's just a sign of your brain telling your ears to stop listening. Another narcissist, another narcissist. Uh, I believe so, Johnny, because at that point I was just like, okay, let me excuse myself from this conversation because this is like agitating. So no, like being passive sometimes it's not okay. Like I don't like confrontation a lot of the times, but when I get irritated enough, yeah. But it's a lot of times I don't feel like people are worth it. Like I find you, not not to be worth me even getting angry for. So I will definitely excuse myself. So I'm not gonna do this. Literally, this is where my mind goes. It literally clicks to I'm not gonna do this with you. I'm not gonna do this. Who finna argue with you? Not me. I'm not finna argue with you. um, but just the irritation of somebody doing it on purpose because you gotta know that you're doing it on purpose. Like, baby, it ain't no need for you to, to do that because I don't know. But I'm not gonna dive into that too far because I could. I really could, but I ain't gonna do that because I'm just, just spouting out what happened and why it irritated me. Because I don't really conversate to begin with people, and when I finally do conversate, I don't want to be like you said in a lecture where we're not talking to each other back and forth. We're listening to just one person talk the whole entire time, and every time somebody else starts to talk, you talk over them, and it's like it's all you. I want a conversation where it flows evenly. Like we're all talking, we're all being respectful of each other, and that's disrespectful. I don't care. I don't care what nobody says. And check yourself. Check yourself when you're in a conversation because I have to do that a lot of times too. If I feel like I'm just the only one talking, a lot of times I have to check myself. Unless I'm just real mad and I'm just venting. And I'm venting and I'm upset and and they just listen to me vent. And a lot of times I go, oh, well, thank you for letting me vent. Hello, David. How are you? Hey, how are you? What's up? How's your day? It's all right. Yeah, they could potentially lead to a rabbit hole that you can't get out of. Exactly, because people think it's okay, and it's not okay. Because I'm not gonna okay that behavior because it's not. You gotta know that it's not okay. Okay, so and if you get offended by somebody saying it, then it's you the problem. You the problem because like sometimes you can do it without knowing, but after somebody put you up on notice, then you try to correct your mistakes. But if you get mad and like they just and you continue to do the same things, that's just me. It's you. That's a you thing. That's just you being a bad character. That's just you. That's you. This is you. Mm-hmm. Because nobody trying to offend you is saying, hey, it's other people around you and allow them to have a conversation with you. And you don't want to conversate with other people, then don't engage with them. Like, as simple as that. Dang. So I that's what I went through this morning, and mentally like just thinking, because sometimes I think, and like before I try to think before I speak, because a lot of times you don't think before you speak, you just so because it could be a catastrophe. Because if I just let my mouth run wild, baby, there's gonna be some hurt feelings out here. So instead of doing that, let me think before I say anything. I got hamster in a little cage at this point. Johnny. So but I feel so much better since I done figured it out. Because like a lot of times I be trying to figure stuff out in my own mind, and then a lot of times I definitely have to take it to God in prayer. Like I gotta pray on it because I really don't want to act on my own. Let me pray on this, because sometimes the way we think ain't how it truly is, and you know you really have to look at the full picture. Now, what did I do in this situation? Did I do anything wrong in this situation? Let me, like really replay this in my mind before I react to it. But some things are worthy of you saying. It just is. It just is. Oh well, people want me. I need no. I don't trust a lot of people. I don't trust a lot of people, so I don't deal with a lot of people. You start showing me signs, I start getting further away from you. I started to push back away from you. So the reason I don't have a lot of friends is because I don't trust a lot of folks. Like, yeah, I talk every now and then or whatever, but I very said I don't trust a lot of people because I've seen people be shisty, conniving, underhanded, manipulative, and everything else. So therefore, it causes me not to trust a lot of folks. Yeah, and people say stuff and I'm sitting there listening, and I know you just said what I thought you said. So yeah, I don't trust you, and I might not like. I don't care for your character. We might be cool in passing now, because now I'm like, and it might be some little slick stuff, something that you said. I'm just like, oh, okay, so that's how they are. So and it makes me bad back. So no, I don't have a lot of friends. So me engaging into a long conversation with folks ain't gonna always happen. That ain't, because I be up by myself and I be watching my shows. I be watching my shows, my cage dramas and stuff like that. I be to myself a lot of the time. So if I give you a chance to engage in conversation with me, and I engage in conversation with you, it's different. I don't have a problem excusing folks from my life. Now, if I really do care for you, sometimes it's hard to let go of folks that you should let go of. Sometimes it's time to let go, and sometimes it's so hard to let go. It's sometimes really hard when you know you should, when you really care about them. But sometimes it's the best thing to do, because being hurt over and over again ain't fun either. And all the people that can hurt you a lot of times that's close to you. Because if I don't know you, I'm gonna brush off your words, but the person I know and I care about gonna hurt me the deepest. That's the story that cuts the deepest to me. The one that I cared about and I let you in, and you decide to cut me deep. Regardless of if you see me cry to you serious or not, it hurt. Your story deeper than anybody. Just an outsider. Because I let you get close to me, and I don't let very many people actually get real close to me. So yeah, I take that to heart. But a part of me will always love you, but I just know that we can't be close, and I can't trust you like that. So, but it does hurt though. It hurts so bad. It hurt really bad letting people go, and I have let a ton of folks go, and it hurts me, because I really genuinely love people, or whatever. Um, I don't let friendships go lightly. A lot of the time, I kind of try to weigh it, look at it real good before I just, especially if I care about you. But if it ends and you want to go, I'm not finna force you to stay. It's just like a boyfriend. I wouldn't dare force a boyfriend to stay with me if you want to go. If you want to go, then you can go. But I'm not finna sit up here and act like I don't care or something like that. But I'm not gonna beg you. I'm not gonna beg you, but I'm like, can we try? I'm gonna try to at least talk about it and talk out our issues. But if you don't let me know what the problem is, well, we can't solve it. And you can't come back to me time later and then like, hey, this is what was going on, and we might solve that issue, but it'll always be a wedge. So it's better a lot of times to handle it then than to let it go. We become a little more guarded when it comes to opening up our hearts to someone. Yes. Yes, well said, Johnny. Well said. You are so like, you be here with me, Johnny. You be here. You get it. You get it. And I am to let allow you to get close to me. Just don't try to hurt me when you do. See, this the type of stupid stuff that I don't need that. That was on next year. Welcome on my channel, Asking Stupid Stuff. Like, I'm learning these lessons myself as I go. Yes, Johnny. So at least I know I'm not alone in this. Um, I'm taking it slow and I'm living life and I'm learning and I'm trying to have fun in this life that I have. I'm trying to still figure out when I'm going out of town, how long I'm gonna be when I go out of town, which days I'm gonna use to go out of town, which day. Like, I really want to go out of town. That's been like one of my biggest goals and I have not achieved it yet. So that is like on my list, because why am I still sitting here? Like, it's like places I need to be. I really do. Um, this year has been full of a lot of twists and turns and stuff like that. And people that I started off the year with, that I was talking to, I don't even speak with anymore, and it's crazy. And I never expected this year to end the way that it did, but it's still been a very blessed year. And anybody that's graced my life, I am still grateful for your presence. And we have we did a lot, and we probably had our good times too. So for the good times, I really do appreciate you. I'm not trying to sit here and drag nobody ever. So I appreciate the good times that I spent with you. And if we didn't part ways, that's okay too. I still wish you the best. I'm not mad at nobody. Sometimes it happens like that. Sometimes we part ways and it's no need to bash or be mad or be upset about those. That's the way. That's the way love goes. Woo. That's the way love goes, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, and I hope they're okay with that, because apparently they have to be okay with it, because if you ain't reaching out, then I ain't finna just force you to talk to me. You know, if you want it, you want our friendship to die like that, you want our relationship to die like that, you want it to go, then it's gonna go. Cause I'm not finna fight for something that's gonna be one sided. Whether that is its own learning experience, it's whether or not we learn something from our experience to take to the next one. Yes, and I have learned a lot, Johnny. I have learned a lot. When I say life, then being a lesson learned, like, it's been a lesson learned, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that, and I've really been trying to figure out what I want and everything, even with the relationship and stuff like that. I've figured out, about what I truly want. Do I want a boyfriend, or do I just want companionship? Do I really want this, or do I really want that? Like, I really want a real good companion, a really good person, a really good person I could talk to and share everything with and can be open with, that I don't have to have my guard up with and everything like that. I really do want somebody good in my life, so if and it, like, I don't know, and if it's not a romantic relationship and it's just a companion, it's cool. Like, companionship is cool. um And that's what I realized. Because all the time I'm like, oh, my boyfriend, husband, this, that, third. Maybe it's just I just need a good companion. A good companion. And somebody I can share my dreams. Somebody I can talk to. Somebody we can share our dreams. Like, looking for somebody that I can be with. Like, I'm at this point, I'm done. Like, I'm done because everybody that I have tried to talk to or gave a chance to, it didn't go like that. Initially, it'd be all hot and steamy, and then it fizzles. It fizzles, and oh, it becomes more of let's. I don't know what's wrong with my phone and why I did that. Did it get too hot? No, shoot, it's at 5%. Sorry, Johnny. Just give me a second, Johnny. You know you my faves. You and Glenn. People, the few people that always stuck with me on these lives. You and Glenn. Glenn, regardless of what I've been ups and downs, y'all been there. And art of mine, I like the art of mine to pop through for me a few times and stuff like that. The people that really took time to actually understand me and talk to me and get to know me without judging, like it's like almost like a judgment free zone. And I really appreciate the time you spent to get to know me without judging me and allowing me to be who I am. And it's been a beautiful relationship. Though I really who is that gave me their number and I got a like I like to talk to people outside. Yeah, I've been on one of these in a minute. It's needed. I understand, John. A while either, and I'm glad that you chose today to come because I really needed you. God be knowing, God put you in my life for a reason. I'm somebody gave me their number and their email, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to hit you up on your email, and I was going to like, but I got hesitant because I had a really bad experience with the internet. Like, actually, it was this other app, and it was a really bad situation. So a lot of times I get hesitant to really get to know, like outside of like doing a live stream, to get to know people because of that bad experience. And I'm trying to open up to be more trusting, and it's hard for me. And I realize, and I really want to apologize to this person, but I haven't seen them on in a while, and I don't know what might have happened to them. So I do feel, kind of bad. Like, I'm cautious giving out personal information because a lot of times it's that bad experience. Like, and it shouldn't dictate. Yeah. No, it wasn't even dating though. He said internet dating. It wasn't even dating. It was just us like a friendly, like just exchanging of information. But yeah, but internet talking to anybody beyond like this, beyond that, it's like, to me, like you said, it's risky. And I'm trying to trust, but like it's like me and you just discussed about letting your guard down, and it's hard. So with the internet, I'm trying, and I know that it could be somebody good out here, and it could be really like, this could be my bestie. You never know. You could be like my bestie, and we supposed to go further than just doing the little live stream and talking. But I think I be needing time to just, and gotta let me know when it's right, the right time, because yeah, I do get hesitant. Hello, Elwood. How are you? Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, so I'm trying. I'm definitely trying with this. I done been hurt with the internet, be it relationship or friend. It done been I was on this other app, and the other app just because I think I was a bit more open on the other app, and after being open on that one, peace be peace be upon you. Beautiful all times you have appreciation and respect. Oh, you guys there. Thank you. You are so sweet. Yeah, to move on God's time. Yes, Johnny. Say fuck this guy loves you. You should. God love Julie and I. Well, at work. You at work? That was me last night. I was on this other app last night, and I was at work. I was trying to let the time go. Do not let people on the internet be hateful towards you. God is your protector. Yes, Edward. Yes, Edward. Thank y'all. I appreciate the positivity because something with all the negativity that you get is the positive things that makes me come back because it's a lot like okay, because I know Edward do live streams too, and actually does live streams. You get your trolls in there. You get people that do that. So um it's crazy, you know. And it's nice people that come on that makes it worth it. That makes me come back, even though I deal with criticism, trolls, and all that stuff. It makes me come back. It makes me come back to do this because I do need nice people that I can conversate with. Yes, I think I'm an introvert, but I try to break through that shell, and because I'm also a conversationalist. I don't know how that works. This might sound weird. I'm a conversationalist, but I'm an introvert. Like I can conversate really good and really well, but a lot of times I choose myself. Does that make sense? That sounds crazy. You are so strong. Never give up hope. Love it. Those so comfort and uncomfortable world. Yes. Ah. I think I'm so weird sometimes. Like I get in these moments. Like I said, I was up there talking in a group, and as much as I'm an introvert, it's like sometimes I desire conversation. So I go out and I socialize, and I'm good at socializing. Don't get me wrong. Now every now and then I can be a bit awkward in certain situations, but I'm really good at socializing and having a conversation. But I started to get my anxiety how to get I do it for so long to remove myself. That's like I be like anxiety kicking in. I'm like, oh my god, this is too much, and it becomes overwhelming to me. So I have to remove myself from the situation. And I was like, am I crazy? So I'm like, it becomes a bit much for me sometimes. But I like conversating sometimes. I don't know. Does it sound crazy? I love to conversate. That's good with the burger. Are you okay? You good, beautiful person. You block them. Yes, Elbert. like you, like I'm so glad they came up with a part where you can block them or report them and stuff like that, because they come on there just to harass you or troll you and stuff. So you just gotta block, block, remove, report. Like no, like you have to do that, because I'm not gonna let you keep harassing me, and I'm just trying to have a conversation or spread positive. And I don't care how positive you're trying to be. Somebody tries to come on there and stir up negativity while you're trying to uplift other people and say positive things. They come on and try to, you know, they come on and just troll for no reason at all, and it's uncalled for. And instead of them doing this, like swiping past, they had to stop on you just like, I don't understand. You don't have to stay in my life. You can honestly just do this. But instead, you would rather type negative things in the comment section. Why? There's no need. What are you getting from this? This is just, to me, it does not make sense if we're talking about like being on a live stream. It's crazy. But yeah, I do like conversating. These moments are okay with me. Like if we were all to be in a group together and we're talking, I'd be okay right now. But other people tend to join in, and I get a little overwhelmed sometimes when I'm in a group setting and I have to remove myself. And I like talking for a long time can be draining sometimes, and I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I done did that. So now it's time for me to go back into my little space where I'm by myself and I re-energize. Yeah. And some people just thrive and they just like being seen and everything like that. I can do that a little bit, but I can't do that a lot. It's too much. It becomes too much. I'm like, oh Lord. My, this is too much. But that's just me. There's certain things that I think. But back to even being alone and companionship and stuff like that, having a good friend. I say, my lion, I hope good confidence in people can relate with me. I have two shoulders to lean on. I am the person. That's good. You said you a background guy. Oh, Johnny. You are a wonderful person. I've been knowing you so long on these lives and everything like that. You don't understand. By your encouragement, your positive words, you have given me the strength to keep coming back. You know, because some of these days I done had my bad moments where I just was like, ugh. But having a good friend like you, even if it's through the internet, it has been a blessing. You have been a blessing into my life, and I'm so grateful to God that I met you, Johnny. And I'm appreciative to all y'all for coming to the live, and thank y'all for the positive words and the encouragement. But but you know, like I was talking about relationships and stuff like that, but companionship is cool. Like I want somebody I could go traveling with and chill with and share thoughts with, and it feels natural, and I can actually just be me with and open up and not have to keep, because it's so hard to constantly have to have my guard up with people and not being able to fully express myself. So it's nice to meet somebody that I, like my future companion in life, be it romantically or not romantically, just a companion. It's nice to do that. So I didn't accept it at this point. I might not be in a relationship ever, and I'm just gonna, it'd be nice just to have a companion at this point. Cause yeah, I just companionship. A real companionship. Like I don't need nobody selling me a dream. I don't need nobody being disloyal, dishonest, and everything like that. Like, cause people even lie in the friendship. Like, I just need a real friend, a companion, a friend. If I date, yeah, okay, but not. I just really want a person, a real person, a real person, and I don't think that's too hard to or too much to ask for my future companion through this life journey. Because I know I probably not ain't gonna be the only single person out here just going through life, and it's okay, and I'm okay with that. Kids and got bigger. I'm just ready to start living, And after a while, it's just gonna be me traveling and stuff. So yeah, um, yeah. He said, "Don't please never sell yourself short." Um, you're right. I don't feel I am though. Like even with me saying a companionship and stuff like that, I really don't because it's not a bad thing. It's not a dirty word to say that I might not, be with somebody. It's it's okay. I became okay with if I'm not to be with anybody. Like I don't feel bad about that, and I don't feel like it's something that makes me inferior to anybody else that may be in a relationship. I just feel like it's okay because I can thrive just be friendship and a companion. I'm okay with that. Do you date outside your race? I don't look at color and race at all. Like everybody is a person. People are people to me. So I don't. It doesn't matter. Like if I was today, I don't care about your color or your race. I don't care. That does not matter to me. I never box people in and like, oh, I never. People are people. We all, when we die, we all take the same toll. So yeah, I date anybody that I'm compatible with. If I felt like that was where I was supposed to go, but if not, I'm definitely okay with it. Definitely fine and all right. So, but it's cool. I appreciate y'all coming to my live and chatting with me. I'm finna get out this live and sit here and wait on my daughter for a little while longer and just gather my thoughts. And I appreciate the love and the support. And y'all had a wonderful day, okay? All right, y'all. Peace out.